Hey guys, so today what we'll be doing is a quick comparison between the Xiaomi M365 and the Xiaomi M365 Pro 2. So let's just quickly look at the difference. So as you can see, I've got the M365 at the front and moving that to one side. That's the all new Xiaomi M365 Pro 2, what a name. So as you can see, my one's got additional little mods and accessories that I've done. So we'll look at that all in detail. So let's get straight into it. Look around the scooters and see what changes I've noticed from the M365 and the M365 Pro 2. Just remember guys, the M365 Pro, the old version, may be the same as the M365 Pro 2, but I never owned that one. So these are for people what have owned the standard models and now considering moving up to the Pros. So the first change is the board sizes. So if I put these side by side, like so, what you'll notice is there's a slight change in the board size. I'm not sure if I can show you on camera. So you can see my fingers can bend over the side pretty much. And with this, even if I do that, look, it's just my tips of my fingers. It is slightly bigger in width of the board. And it's slightly longer. It looks a lot more rigid and a lot more solid, I would say. So what else is different about this? So if we get closer guys, this is what I was mentioning in my previous video. This is the old style of locking nut. So you'll pull it and then you can pull this down and push it back to close. Where with the new one, you can already see they've removed that. They've kept the little plastic piece, but they've removed the actual lock from that and they've attached this new metal one. So all you do is pull up and you just slide the whole unit down. It's a lot more tighter and it's a lot more tougher, and it does feel a lot more solid. So that's the second change I've noticed. The third change is the handlebars. If you look at these side by side guys, sorry about the bad camera shot, these are both upright now. If I show you the handlebars you would know. But you can see there's a clear height difference. It's quite a substantial amount. When they're leaning you can't tell. When they're leaning you can't tell, but it's around 3 centimeters difference in height of the handlebar. So if you're slightly taller you might want to go for the M365 Pro. Other than that, it's all pretty much the same. The hand grips are all the same. The light, they've changed the design ever so slightly. So that's the fourth change, you can see from there. But from my understanding, they're meant to be the same power output, so I don't know if there's any actual difference there. The screen itself, so as you can tell, my one is a modded screen. This is a standard, so this one didn't come with a screen. I've installed that. Looking at this one here, peel that off. Oh, feels nice to remove. If we turn it on, you can see there's the display itself. Old fake one, new original one. So I've got it on charge at the moment. Let's turn both back off. So the actual accelerator on this one is black and on the new one it's red, and it feels a bit more tight, but that could just be wear and tear over time. I prefer the black guys, if I'm gonna be honest. They've also, as you can see, all the little waterproof mounts which were red before, which made me want to do the red accent around the borders, have now all gone to black on these ones here. So I am going to be modding this one and adding the bumper, which is black, and a lot of black accessories. I'm also going to be carbon wrapping my scooter, so keep an eye out for that video, guys. So what else is different? The last few differences I've noticed is at the back. So as you can see, this is the old style of light, and this is the new style of light, and this one comes with a little number plate. I have modded this before to look like that. The only issue is the cheap fake ones, they all break, and this has broken a few times trying to put these alternative ones. It does look really cool and it does make it look new and modern, but they're just not reliable unless you spend a lot of money on it, which I don't think is worth it. And then you've got the little reflectors itself. So as you can see on the old one, there was none of this reflectors. It was just this tiny little sticker. But in the new one, they've added these giant orange reflectors. Don't really like them. Preferred the old ones. As you can see, I've carbon wrapped mine. I'm going to do the same for those. But it's a European safety measure that they have to do now. The brakes themselves, pretty much similar. Apparently they've beefed them up ever so slightly. I'll need to do that in my test video. But obviously the internals, there's a 300 watt motor, which is max 600 watt output. This one has 250, which is max, I think, around 450 to 500 watt output. This one I hacked and got it up to go up to 18 to 19 miles an hour at peak battery. That lasted for around 10-15 minutes, and then it'll die down to around 17 miles consistently to halfway of the battery usage. Where this one, I've seen people hack it and take it up to 25 miles an hour. I'll probably be riding it around 20 to 22 miles an hour in London. So that should mean that I do get a decent battery usage output from that. So that's it, guys. That's pretty much it for the comparisons. Obviously with my first scooter, I did have it pre-wrapped in this camo. Most of this camo has now been worn off and has come off. So that's why I think the new one, I'll be doing my wrap myself and doing it in carbon fiber. So keep an eye out for that, guys. So if you like this video, guys, please like and sub, and keep an eye out for a lot more videos, guys. Peace out.